Hi everyone, it's Rachel from Sweet and Simple Home, and today I am back with the second part of the thrift haul I started with you guys earlier in the week. On Monday I shared with you the start of a thrift haul, recent thrift haul, and then a gift haul, things that were gifted to me from one of my sweet subscribers. So I have the second half of that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the vintage papers and cards and things and the vintage linens. If you missed my haul on Monday, you can go watch that. I'll link it up here. And I'm going to start with some of the cards. There's quite the stack that she sent, but I'm just going to highlight some of my favorites and do some b-roll of some of the other cards to share with you guys. This one, the gorgeous part is on the inside. You open it and it like pops out, the irises and things pop out. So I think this would be gorgeous to display for spring decor. This one, again, I think would be absolutely stunning to display for spring because of this beautiful floral. And on the inside, it has another beautiful floral as well. All right, had to change my battery there. Sorry guys. So the woman who sent these to me is Cindy. She had heard me mention that I was looking for vintage Valentines. So she sent me a small stack of vintage Valentines. The one that just really stood out to me the most is this handmade one. It says To Mama on it. And it's dated 1924. So that's just amazing. So Molly's favorite was this one. It's an anniversary card and has the bells and the vellum scalloped look to it, like that. So really sweet and beautiful. There's also a small stack of little vintage baby and Mother's Day cards, as well as just some like children's artwork type pieces that she saved for me. She included also some vintage sewing things, and she knows I like to use these for wrapping gifts and whatnot. So there was a green lace, sort of tan seam binding, and this wonderful black rickrack. I will use all of those. And then this just cracks me up. It's a little Tums container. I mean, isn't that something? That minty color is so cute. Tums. And they're still in there. I just love it. It cracks me up. So this will definitely go on display in my house. There was somebody's report. I have no idea how old this is, but it says you did neat work, but your pages are in wrong. B-. And it's somebody's little report from years and years ago. And there's all these cars and things cut out and glued to it. So I thought that was such a crack up, and I will certainly find a way to repurpose these in my crafting. This was probably the most favorite thing that she sent as far as everyone in my family being so excited. It is the Global Atlas of the World at War. There's all the different maps and things, as well as information about the different branches of the military. But my boys were so excited about these. So it's how you identify the planes. And we're thinking about maybe framing those and putting those in their room somehow, either some of the maps or the planes. But this is a beautiful piece of history. I'm so excited to have that. There's also this map, the United Airlines VE commemorating victory in Europe map, and it has all these different special events to the war and where they happened and everything. And we think we're going to frame this for my husband to use in his classroom. There was a huge stack of vintage music and vintage like teaching items for children, even like some music from the Billy Graham Crusades from 1950s. It's kind of amazing. This Jesus Loves Us little book, and there's little songs and verses and images in here. So many vintage sheet music pieces that I'm gonna go ahead and just take some b-roll of some of these, but most of these are from the 20s and the 30s. This really stood out to me. It's the song flute, and there's some music on the back. but it says, every member of the family wants a song flute. Entertaining educational ear training, the most popular musical instrument with servicemen everywhere, distributed by Continental Music Company. It's the musical instrument everyone can play. So I love that one too. So she also included a few newspapers, just with amazing imagery and what the articles are about. And of course on the back, look at those advertisements. It's Kroger from the 1950s. Let's see. Oh, this is 1962. Just look at the color on that. It's amazing. So this one I was looking, this says, first nuclear weapons test expected soon. Crazy. So along with the sheet music that has the pretty image on the front, it's usually just 1 or 2 songs, there were piano books. So this would have been, you know, for teaching piano. So this is the first grade book and like the companion book for that. But if you look at what that looks like, it's just really fun on the inside. And the crazy thing is that this isn't antiquated. You could use this to teach your child to play piano. And one of the things I think is really sweet is every now and then there'll be the teacher's handwriting or a sticker in there. Like he did that one. He passed. He got a sticker. Anyway, fun. This is another piano book. I really liked the image on this one. It's very like sort of Art Deco looking to me. And then there was a stack of things from her grandmother teaching Sunday school. And so there's a lot of sort of religious artwork. Some of them are pieces that were probably created simply to teach Sunday school, like for Sunday school teachers. And some of it is artwork that is famous. And I think one of my favorite things was this. It says 1929. It's beginner stories. They're like tied together with ribbons, so I'm not really sure what that would have been from. But there's just little stories here and cute little images that I really like. So I think this was one of my favorite things in that bundle. There were also these 2 sort of bigger pieces that maybe you would have hung on the wall. These 2 are pretty famous. This is Christ Knocking at the Door and then The Last Supper. There were a few of these books, probably the Sunday school curriculum books from back in the day, and they're really neat. So this is also a guide for how to teach you how to play the guitar, and it's actually a pretty well put together book as far as like teaching music goes. But I loved this at the front, little diagram of the guitar. So those are all the paper items, and I apologize, it's getting a little messy all around me with all this stuff I'm going through. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Molly has a few of the little hankies down in her room that she decided to keep, but there's several of these little hankies of different design and pattern. I think this one is my favorite. There's this one just with these oversaturated color that I just think is so beautiful. And then there's a little sort of either tea towel or a table runner. I believe it's a tea towel. I could be wrong. It could be a table runner. And another one, either a tea towel or a table runner. This pretty faded blue and the print in the middle. This is just beautiful, the work on this one. Yeah, flowers and the detail on that. And this is one of those square tablecloths, and it has this on both sides. There were several of these crocheted placemats. So just beautiful. I could see actually using these. This would be so lovely for a women's event, baby shower, that sort of thing, where you just want the table to look a little special. So this is another little table runner. Again, gorgeous embroidery work and this sweet little crocheted border on it. I think my favorite of all the linens was this blue and white little square tablecloth. I love the work on this one. Isn't that so sweet? lot of fun. I think that's everything. So a big thank you again to Cindy for gifting me these beautiful things. I cannot wait to put them into use in my home. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure you're subscribed, because I will be sharing in future videos where I put these things, how I use them, how I put them into action in my home. I use a lot of these things for decor, but also to craft with, and I'm just looking forward to all the possibilities with these new beautiful things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. We'd love to have you here at the Sweet and Simple Home. You all take care, and I'll be back with more soon.